Okay, my battery's almost dead, but I was almost gonna give up on the video stuff, so because it's just not my expertise here. But I'm working on the neck. I was gonna do a set neck anyway, but now I'm just gonna. This is a little bit over an inch thick. Not talking to you, sorry. We got like a line here. I'm gonna try and save this piece of wood for another day rather than just milling it down. So this is just over an inch. And then we got the neck here. I got my really expensive dust extractor here. And we're gonna use a saw, and I'm gonna try and stay on that side of the line. And hopefully, we're going to set this up here in such a way that you can see what the heck I'm doing. At least entertaining. And, yeah, you can see my messy shop. See? Well, let's see, the piece of wood's behind me. There we go. There's a good camera angle. So check out my bag filter, dust extractor. I kind of got all the way up to here already, but I ran out of batteries. So patiently yeah, well, let's see. The big issue I have is staying on the line on both sides, because this saw is beautiful, but it likes to wander. And I want it to wander on this side of the line if it needs to wander, because I'm going to show you how I'm going to level this out without proper planer or whatever. Like, you know, you see my bench, so obviously I don't have room for anything that I don't already have, so we'll see. 1 inch, let's see. I'm cutting this a little bit more than 1 inch because, you know, you get your standard neck block. I know you probably don't want to hear this, but it's about 1 inch thick, and then you do your Telecaster or whatever neck. And, ooh, that was good. And then just to stay on the line here, I usually unnecessary. I could just put it in, get the router, and just all this to the garbage dump. But I'm gonna save this and I'm gonna do something with it. I could probably make a fretboard out of it one day. Not like I don't have enough guitars already. Can never have too many guitars. But as for the charities for the Great Guitar Build Off, I haven't really researched a lot of them. A lot of them look very good. I'm not sure which one I would prefer to support yet. But you know, I'd like, you know, any of the charities to do with music are worthwhile. So I just haven't figured out a particular one I would like to support, but any of them on the website they look good. So I want to stay on that side of the line. So and ultimately, you know, if you got nowhere to be, this is the way to go anyway. So, you know, if you keep an eye on the line, you can see when you're running into trouble. And I might have to cut her short. It's enough talk. More action next time. And the video syncing stuff, I'll figure that out, but maybe not during this contest. Here we go, back again. It's an old video camera. I don't have a remote. Guess I'm gonna have to edit that somehow. I'll figure something out. There we go. And then just to drown out my wife's murder mysteries, I'm gonna put some of my music here. And if you wish to watch someone saw, here we be it. Some sawing music. See my dust extractor? I can do it without even watching because it's basically just going to go straight. And for you guys that think guitar making is just put it in a planer, get your CNC machine, well, that's fine. Lots of people don't have that kind of stuff. I could do this all day until it gets about 35 degrees outside, which will make it about 45 degrees in here, and then I will not be sawing. So I'm still on my line. Still on my line. And that was a punk rock song. This is another kind of heavy noise music. Good sawing music. Quantum Delivery System on SoundCloud. I know you guys are making jokes about the way I'm using the saw here, but come on, guys. How old are you? Besides, this doesn't make nearly as much sawdust as the power tool. I'm still mostly sending in pictures for all my stuff because, as you can tell, I can't clean my bench. How am I gonna sit around editing videos? This song I made using a 7-string. That I made. make sure I'm it's getting close to the other side of the line, so I just want to still kind of anyway, it's drifting to the correct side of the line, barely, because I'm gonna level this out. I'm about halfway to where the nut's gonna be. Thanks for watching. Okay. One more. I don't know if you can see it. It's gonna take a long time, so I'm just doing one more video, one more song here. Rad car. Ah! Sword. Oh my god. That was... My other videos will not include this much nonsense or this much good music. I keep it professional. There we go. Maybe not. I'm almost sawing out of the screen. That's good enough. The rest you can imagine. Okay, last video of the day. Make sure we're not gonna lose anything here. Okay, here we go. So I got up to the end here. But we're going to take a moment and pay some respects to Bob Ross here. Because my whole ideology on building these guitars and messing around with music was, you know, especially with music, is that, you know, there's no mistakes, there's just happy little accidents, and we can make anything work unless you cross over your threshold lines. So, but I managed to get up here. You can see the truss rod. I only really needed this far. I'm doing this type of truss rod because I finally decided, you know, I'm building this guitar for me, and digging out the end of the headstock doesn't really sound like much fun for me, and this is actually more practical. It'll work better. So let's see. Can't really see the end there, but. And I will reset this weekend and clean my bench. Again, my dust collector was not turned on, so let's turn on the dust collector. That would have been bad. It's a song about the pandemic. And that's it. This beautiful piece of figured kiln dried maple would have been thrown in the garbage. I'm pretty sure I can make a shorter fingerboard. Anyway, I'll put this to good use. But this stuff here, before I do the truss rod gap, you can see. I'm sure you want to see. Wow. Yeah, that never happened. That didn't happen the first time I used the pull saw. It was all bowed, but I'm still gonna have to level this off as best as I can, and then I'm going to route the truss rod. Where is it? Here we go. So I'm gonna have to use my milling machine to get this down so that the router fits in here, and I can route a channel for the truss rod. And as I did on the previous build that I did, let's see, I saved this piece of figured maple, which I'm gonna cut a slot to fill the truss rod gaps. I think it's 9/16. I can't remember. Let's see. 3/8 maybe. Anyway, rest in peace, bud. Thanks for the inspiration throughout the years and the calming, beautiful voice that has calmed me down through many panic attacks.